What is up, ladies and gentlemen of the online Jamily? This, of course, here's Jamiroquai 2000 with another episode of the must-have items for the aspiring Jamiroquai collector. So let's get right into it. In this episode of the must-have items for the aspiring Jamiroquai collector, we're going to be looking at one of the first actual Traveling on Moving era box sets, or should I say wooden box sets, that was released during the latter half of the Traveling on Moving era in the country of Canada. Now, this singles collection in question does come in a very unique package that is a wooden box with an actual wooden burnt Buffalo Man, and this was a singles collection bringing together some of the key singles from the Return of the Space Cowboy era of 1994 and, of course, the Traveling on Moving era of 1996. Now, this singles collection, which was released in the country of Canada on July of 1997, like I said, is got a higher scarcity level and is probably one of the hardest to find Jamiroquai box set. Very rare amount of Jamiroquai boxes that have been released of the band over the last 30 years. But like I said, this singles collection comes in a wooden box with a grand total of 5 singles in this singles collection. And the singles in question are the UK CD1 singles for the singles Space Cowboy, Cosmic Girl, All Right, Virtual Insanity, and Stillness in Time. Like I said, there were other box sets that came out about a few years later, mostly in the country of Japan and around the Asian market. But this singles collection you can find for a very reasonable price, at least for a box set release. The high is usually around $50 to $70. The low would be around maybe 30 to 40. But quality is always key. But the singles collection is one of the best at least one of the most unique collections to come out with of comprising some of the Jamiroquai singles into one nice collection. And like I said, you can usually find them semi-scarce for a decent price point, but bear in mind, if you try to go for a mint to near mint copy of this with the wooden box, with no blemishes, I ended up buying it 2 times in my history. I bought it back when it came out in 1997, but ultimately ended up selling it off, and then I ended up buying it on secondhand 10 years later. In the case, the wooden box had very bad hinges, so the hinges were kind of rusted. So, like I said, quality is key. But if you are interested in picking up the rare Jamiroquai singles collection wooden box set singles collection from Canada from 1997, I'll be sure to put a link to the official Discogs listing page for the singles collection down in the description area of this episode down below, so be sure to check that out. And as another note, be sure to click on the shop now on that page to see all of the available singles collections or any promo on Discogs to see by quality from good all the way down to mint and see what the prices and the shipping will be cumulatively. But as always, this is Jamiroquai 2000. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you again really soon with another episode of the must-have items for the aspiring Jamiroquai collector. Bye-bye, everybody, and take care.